All right, welcome to the SCA 3 review. This is the second half of Unit 2. Ms. Tro and I wanted to make sure you guys got some help with a few questions on the review. We've organized those into stations, one of the stations being the teacher table, which is Station 1. Those are the questions that I'm going to specifically go over with you. All right, so if you'll go to the first question, it says, which of the following is an equation of the line passing through 4, 6 with a slope of -3/2? So our slope, m, is -3/2. And if you remember from before with standard form, it was the opposite of a divided by b. Well, that negative on the opposite of a would work and cancel out this negative. So a would be 3 and b would be 2. So that means we need an equation that has a 3x and a positive 2y. So that would eliminate answer choices G and H. All right, now what I want to do here is I want to now take the point they've given me, which is 4, 6, and I want to plug that point in where the variable goes. So 4 for x plus 2 times 6, and I need to see if that equals 24. Well, 3 times 4 is 12, 2 times 6 is 12, 12 and 12 does indeed equal 24, so the correct answer is F. All right, if I move to the next problem, it follows much of the same pattern, so I want you to take a second, pause the video, and do the same thing with this one. Okay, hopefully you saw -3/4, so you know that x is 3 and 4 should be y. So you can get rid of F and you can get rid of J. Okay, and again, the same thing here. We're going to plug our point in, 5, 10. So we're going to say 3 times 5 plus 4 times 10 and see if that equals 55. Well, 3 times 5 is 15. 4 plus 10 is 40. 15 and 40 makes 55. So the correct answer is G. All right, so both of those problems are pretty similar, but that's what we're looking for. All right. When it comes to problems that deal with parallel and perpendicular, the first thing I want to do is I want to find out if it's parallel or perpendicular. In this case, it's parallel. If it's parallel, I'm going to steal the slope. So I need to use the exact same slope. So I can get rid of C and I can get rid of D. Okay, now when I go to write my equation, I'm going to use point slope form. So it's y minus y1. Well, here's y1, it's -7, so it's y plus 7 equals a -10 in front of x minus 7. Remembering again that my point is always going to be the opposite of what it is in the equation. Now I simply change my point slope form into slope intercept. I'm going to distribute the -10. So y plus 7 equals a -10x plus 70. And then I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. So y equals a -10x plus 63. So that, in that case, B is my correct answer. All right, moving on to the next one. It's going to work much the same way. Again, we're looking for the words parallel or perpendicular. In this case, we have parallel, which means same slope. So I'm going to steal the slope again. So I can eliminate A and I can eliminate D. We're going to write our equation again. So y minus -3 ends up being y plus 3 equals a -2 in front of x minus 3. Again, I'm going to distribute. So I'm going to distribute the -2 into x and the -2 into -3. So y plus 3 equals a -2x plus 6. Because -2 times -3 is plus 6. Then I'm going to take away 3 from each side. Got a 0 pair. So y equals a -2x plus 3. So the correct answer is C. All right, this question's a little bit different than the other questions. It tells us the slope and equation of a line that is perpendicular to the x-axis. So the first thing we need to do is we need to draw a pretend coordinate plane. And not really a pretend, probably isn't the right word, but just a mock coordinate plane. And then we need to label our axis x and y. All right, the second thing we know is that it passes through the point negative 8, 5. So I'm going to identify that point. So negative 8, positive 5 would be somewhere over here. That is negative 8, 5. Okay? My line has to be perpendicular to x. Well, if I look, x is a horizontal line, so a perpendicular line to that would be one that crosses through it at a 90-degree angle, or a vertical line. And if you remember, vertical lines are undefined. That's what the U stands for. And then it is x equals whatever the x value is. So in this case, x equals negative 8. So we want an undefined slope, and the equation of the line is x equals negative 8. Well, we know the slope is undefined, and then x equals negative 8, is answer choice H. All right, I want you to look at this one again. Okay, I want you to try this one. What is the slope and equation of a line perpendicular to the x-axis passing through the point 7, 2? So follow the same steps we just did. Pause the video and work on that. Okay, welcome back. Again, we're going to draw our coordinate plane. Label it x and y, and it tells me my point is 7, 2. So there roughly would be 7, 2. All right, now, again, it tells us we want a line that's perpendicular to x. So perpendicular to x, x goes horizontal or sideways. Perpendicular to that would be a vertical line. So again, all vertical lines are undefined, and they go through the x value, and in this case would be 7. So we want an undefined line at x equals 7. And it looks like we don't have the correct answer. So we would say, right, that we don't have the correct answer on here. So technically none of these are right. The correct answer should be undefined x equals 7. All right, and so that brings us to the end of the part that Ms. Trey and I felt like we needed extra practice on. Again, work through the rest of the stations 2 through 6. Please let us know if you have any questions. We would love to help you. Send us a message through Canvas, and make sure you reference what station and which question that you need help with. All right, have a great rest of your week.